Hello, I'm meteorologist David Keller. Plenty of sunshine today here in the Ozarks. We're in between two weather systems at the moment, one across the Dakotas into Minnesota and the other across southern Texas. You can see some of that rain there across Texas. And then the stronger one, which is across Minnesota, creating some snow up there. But that is what was helping to drive our winds this afternoon. So wind gusts close to 50 miles an hour in Kansas City. Today we were about 30 miles an hour. But that wind did draw in some warmer air, helping us to warm up into the 60s. In fact, it was close to 80 degrees in western Kansas earlier today. But this evening, temperatures fallen down to about 55 degrees here in Springfield, 58 in Kansas City, 55 in Wichita, 57 in Dodge City, where they did get close to 80 today. We won't see temperatures like that, but we will continue to see a slight warming trend over the next couple of days. Now, the big story today has been Super Typhoon Haiyan across the Philippines that brought winds close to 195 miles per hour at landfall. This is from last evening as the storm was making landfall on the islands with what could be the strongest hurricane ever to make landfall, at least with the wind speeds of 195 miles an hour. So some significant destruction going on. We're not quite getting a grip on exactly what's happened yet because of how strong that storm was. It just wiped out all communications. It's now continuing to move west across the Pacific, and it has its sights set on Vietnam here over the next day or so. So it's still a very strong storm with winds around 135, 140 miles an hour. This is some of the scenes in the Philippines as the storm was making landfall yesterday evening. You can see some very strong winds. Of course, we don't have video from the worst hit areas just yet, but it was a very significant storm taking down all kinds of infrastructure, power lines, trees, buildings. So quite a mess there. They're going to be cleaning up from that for quite some time, and I'm sure we'll see more video of the damage over the next couple of days. Now, back here at home, temperatures were on the warm side, about 64 degrees here in Springfield, 64 in Harrison, the average 60 degrees. So we were above normal. And thankfully, nowhere close to that record low of 7 degrees set back in 1991. Now, overnight temperatures not quite as cold as they were this morning, down to 44 degrees for that overnight low. Under clear skies, a little bit breezy. South winds about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Overnight lows across the rest of the Ozarks in the middle 40s, 43 degrees in Rolla, 41 in West Plains, 43 in Branson. For your Saturday, those southerly winds will continue. Temperatures into the middle 60s, I think, about 65 degrees here in Springfield, 63 in Osage Beach, 66 in Branson. But we do have a big change on the way in the form of a very strong cold front dropping out of Canada as we head towards Tuesday, and that could bring some of the coldest air of the season so far. In fact, on Tuesday, temperatures may not make it out of the 30s. But the weekend's still looking pretty nice. Plenty of sunshine, temperatures in the mid-60s both Saturday and on Sunday. And then there comes that big change. Monday into Tuesday, a cold front comes on through, a high of 39 degrees on Tuesday, lows in the middle and lower 20s. So a very chilly middle of the week next week. Thanks for visiting foxkrbk.com.